Go ahead.
Hello, CP, you hear me?
I hear you.
How are you?
I'm all right. What about you?
I'm doing pretty good. CP, I'd just like to tell you that you are someone who stands for the truth, and I'll say it how it is. These people will defend Arabism, Islam, and everything in between. Yet they're not Arab. They don't speak the Arabic language. They won't tell you the history. It's all fabricated. It's all lies. We all know that Muhammad's real name is Quraysh. He started Islam as a business, and Islam till this day is a business. A sheikh will charge you $600 just to tell you bullshit. All right? And second thing I'd like to tell you is that this is not taqwa for me or anything like that. You opened my eyes to the whole Islamic thing. I grew up in a Shia Muslim household. I am Arab myself, but their hypocrisy is slim to none. They say that they're a ummah, that they're together, united, yet they hate each other more than everyone else, right? They curse at each other, they kill each other, but we're united only on paper, right? I'm Shi'i, right, quote unquote. Well, I'm not actually that. I'm agnostic right now, but I'd like to convert to Catholicism very soon. But to me, they'll consider me a kafir, right? They won't give me answers. They'll just say, "Oh, you're a kafir," blah 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 blah, yada yada yada. It's nothing that's peaceful. It's always violent, and it always has been violent. I mean, the Middle East before Islam took over was a safe haven. Iraq, Lebanon, Syria, you name it. These aren't even Muslim nations. Jordan, Iran, and now they're completely in shits and shambles because of this satanic cult of Quraysh, not Muhammad, Quraysh, who what happened to Narjis when they sold her as a sex slave in the markets of Arabia, right? But they don't want to talk about this stuff, right? Or he married Khadija because he wanted money, right? They don't want to talk about this stuff. Or he, went after Aisha because she's a minor. They don't want to talk about this stuff, right? Or Uthman Abu Bakr, the Fattanin, or, the Ahlul Bayt. It's always ma'araka after ma'araka after ma'araka. And then you have a guy who's leftist English from the UK. He'll come up to you, he'll insult you, and he'll try to defend Islam like it's the next prodigy or something. He doesn't speak Arabic. He's not Arab. He doesn't understand the language. He doesn't know the history. Or you have a Pakistani or some guy from South Asia. He's going to come and insult you, and he doesn't even know the language. He doesn't understand the history. He doesn't know anything about it. Or you get a guy from wherever. They're not Arabs. They're not Muslims. Like, they're not actually quote unquote Muslims, right? By the word, right? Arabs who speak Arabic and know the Quran, because none of them read it. I'll be honest with you. I went to the mosque when I was a kid, to the masjids and the jawama. It's full of fasad, fasaqa, hypocrisy, just people talking shit. Nobody's listening to the muhadara. It's complete fucking bullshit. Excuse my language. And then for them to come and insult you and not debate you civilly in a correct manner is mind-boggling.
Yeah, first of all, like, I don't know, you spoke about business. You see the verse in the screen, chapter 61. Muhammad, he said to them, shall I, lead you to a tijara? You see it? Tijara.
Yeah.
What tijara mean? Trade, commerce. Yeah. So, and Muhammad, every Muslim says that Muhammad was doing tijara. Every Muslim agree. So Muhammad, even he described his God and his religion as a money business. And then when Muhammad, he is claiming to be a prophet of God, sent by God, sponsored by God. And then he asked, who wanna give me a mortgage to Allah? And then Allah will multiply it for you.
Yeah. Monotheism, right? Totally. One God.
Yeah. What kind of God he cannot sponsor financially? He's a prophet.
Doesn't make sense. Isn't he the prophet of Allah? Isn't Allah supposed to, bless him, right? Supposedly.
Allah, he can hit the dust and make it gold. He can make it jewelries. And then Muhammad, he promised, and you are an ex-Muslim, he promised the most rich, like Uthman, because he gave him money, to be from those who they have guarantee heaven, just because he gave him money. So Muhammad, he was always favoring the rich. As we example, if we go to chapter of Abasa wa tawalla in ja'ahu al-ama. So when a blind man, poor man, he came to him, what Muhammad he did to him? He gave him a very bad face and he kicked him out of his house. Why he did that? Yeah, if you read the interpretation, you will see it says that Muhammad was speaking to the rich men of Quraysh.
Yeah,
And this,
Quraysh, of course.
yeah, and this blind, he said to himself, oh, those rich men, they will say, look, who is the one who is coming to question Islam, to know about Islam, to convert to Islam? The poor. So Muhammad kicked him out. Imagine, this is in the Muslim books. He kicked him
That's how
out.
they are.
Yeah, he
CP,
he kicked
this
him
is very
out.
good stuff. That's how they are. You know, you lived in the Middle East. You know that's how they are. You
Yeah.
look at Qatar. You look at Saudi Arabia. You look at Umarat. It's all about business and money and prostitutes and yachts, and it's nothing about God. It's always materialistic things.
But
They have no God. They
but we
have
but
no.
we what we have to agree, me and you, that they are number one people who use the word God in everything they say.
but then everything. Only when it comes to debating them, they remember God and that they're mu'mineen and whatnot. But when it comes to fasaqa and fasad and corruption and all the atrocities, they don't know God. Not there. Prostitutes in Dubai, halal. Mut'ah, halal.
In fact, the Quran confirmed that prostitution is legal. The Quran,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
As an example, in the Quran, it says, "Force not your girls," and who are those girls? Is the slaves. Force them not into prostitution if they wish chastity, which means if they agree, it's great. If they agree, and if they don't agree, and you force them, Allah is all merciful.
Yeah, it's merciful. CP, look at Yemen and Afghanistan. They sell the girls for pennies on the dollar because
Yeah.
it's halal, right?
And not only that, they have bachi, they have they bring boys, they put makeup on them, but all of them, they are sheikhs, and if you say the word Jesus, they will kill you. You know?
Oh no, if you say Jesus, no, they'll take your head off with an AK.
Yeah.
No, that's the
But
rule. You can't say that.
but if you bring them a boy and you put some makeup on his face and make him wear a skirt, then the sheikhs are so happy and so excited. In Yemen,
Of course,
all of them, they are so religious, Allahu Akbar. But their children, they have to wear a chastity belt to walk in the street because everybody want to rape a child.
Yeah. CP, you know what always fascinated me is when I went to the mosques when I was younger. The sheikhs were so fascinated by the young girls and the young boys. They just look at them in a very weird way, and I was like, why is that? I never understood. And you know, if you criticize Islam in an Islamic household, you're done. And you know, I'm still young. I'm 19 and I'm still learning. But after I just went into the history and I know the language, I'm like, this is a cult. This is an absolute cult of Quraysh. And these people, you know, they originate from Yemen, apparently. And they just converted all the Christians and the Assyrians and the Yazidis and the Jews, and they just turned them into Muslims.
By
And
this,
now, since Islam,
by humility, you put the pressure on people, and then they give up. You tell them, if you don't convert to Islam, we will torture you, we will rape you, we will take your money, we will.
in Lebanon.
Yeah.
Lebanon was majority Christian.
And then or Iraq, you know, all of it used to be Syrian and Chaldean. And then people, they will give up what they can do. I mean, we cannot, a person who want to walk in the street, people is spitting in my face, I can do nothing about it. All what I need to do, say Shahada, and I will be protected. That's it.
Absolutely.
And this is how this is how they make the country become Muslims. This is the whole point of discriminating the Christians and non-Muslims. But then
Absolutely.
you convert to Islam, now you think you are safe. No, you will find that if you are a Shia, the Sunni will spit on you. If you are a Shia from different sect of the Shia, the other Shia will spit on you. If you are a Sunni from other sect of Sunni, they will spit on you. So in Islam, everybody spit at everybody, and the majority always, they kill the minority. So like one day, one day Egypt used to be all of it Shia, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Then the Muslims, Sunni, they were victorious, and then they force everybody's. I mean, how in the world the whole country who was Shia become whole Sunni? It's a miracle.
Yeah, from Allah.
From Allah, by the sword. So everybody, now from now on, all of you are Sunni. Who dare to open his mouth? Everybody became Sunni. So if the Shia tomorrow, if the Iranian, they invade Iraq, already they are taking over Iraq, and they take Bahrain, and they take Qatar, and they take Emirat, all those so-called Persian Gulf is going to convert again to Shiaism. This is what Islam is about. It's not about proving me wrong, proving yourself right to convert. It's about who is strong, who is weak.
It's not debating or being civil. It's about power. I take control over you. I win over you. Therefore, I'm correct. That's not how things are supposed to be. It's very authoritarian. You know, they want to take over. That's it. And these European leftists, they'll tell you, "Oh, we accept all cultures. We're very tolerant of things." I mean, you look at America too. I mean, Dearborn, Detroit. I mean, they just took over. They're taking over America right now. But the U.S. is fighting back with MAGA and Trump and people who are right. You know, who are not politically woke. You know, like you look at the mayor of New York right now. He's trying to run for what's his name? Mandani. He's trying to run as mayor for New York, and he's a Shia socialist, right? And
Yeah,
he's a
yeah, but you
Muslim. And
see,
he's
when somebody says the Muslims are taking over America, that's not true, because they are sponsored by gays and homosexual. So,
right. Yeah.
what in order to be in a job, in order to be in a job, they have to wear a skirt and they have to put a makeup. And this is telling you that they are again abandoning Islam to get a job. So in the name, they are Muslims. Ilhan Omar, as an example, she is a congresswoman from Somalia. She danced with the gays. She take pictures. She go in the nude beach. She was in the nude party of Biden in the White House. So they are a hypocrite, and they abandon Islam. Like, who of them dare to say that Prophet of Allah says kill the homosexual? They will not dare.
Oh no,
So
they were not there.
she wear hijab. She wear hijab. She is a Muslim. She say Allah. She is a Muslim. But then she go and dance with the homosexual, and she, the guy who is naked. She is hugging him, and this guy Madani, the one in New York, go check him dancing, wearing almost nothing, naked. Having sex parties. So none of them is a Muslim, and Muslims, they have no place in America, and they cannot take over anything. But they are
And Americans stand against them.
they are opportunists. They are opportunists, and opportunists with no ethic, with no dignity. So
Zero.
yeah, so they accept anything for the sake of to get a job. Me myself, long time ago, I made many videos supporting Israel. So an Israeli newspaper, famous one, they contacted me and they sent me an email. They said, we offer you to give you a corner in our newspaper to write anything you want. I said to them, in your newspaper, do you post articles against Christianity? They said yes. I said, I will not write in the same newspaper.
Absolutely. You have
So
dignity. You stand your base. They will sell out.
So
They'll sell out.
for me, it is a great opportunity to be more famous, to be more known in the international community, overseas, if I take it. And I said no. They said, we are a free opinion newspaper, and we cannot tell people what you can say, what you cannot. I said, no problem, but I cannot join one column speaking, defending Israel, and the other column is attacking my Lord. I cannot be, the Bible says, light and darkness cannot be under one roof. So the Muslims, they have no problem to be under one roof because they are the darkness. So darkness and darkness can be under one roof. Light and darkness cannot be. All right?
And the thing is, you see these like leftists and these liberal progressives, they're going out protesting for like Hamas or jihadists, terrorists, but they support them in the name of freedom. The Kanawin, like, you and I both know, it's not their land, and they're not Arabs, and they're, they have every skin color, every skin tone. The Arabs originate from Yemen. I guarantee you, if you go to Gaza right now and you do a DNA test, none of them will come back from Yemen. Zero. They're Kanawin, they take the land and they say,
No, even Yemen, by the way, even Yemen, like the word Arab is not authentic, because Arab is coming from the Aramaic language, mean desert. The people of Yemen are very much mix of Ethiopian. They are not a pure ethnic. This is why if you compare between how Ethiopian look like and Yemeni, you will see they are very much the same. Their hair, their skin, their height, their body, they are very close. So they are mixed race. Even they are mixed with the Jews. Like even the Quran speak about a story. I don't know if you know about it, about L'Ukhdud. So this is about Christians in Yemen, where supposedly a Jewish king he invaded Yemen, and he forced the Christians to leave Islam, to leave Christianity, and convert to Judaism. This is in chapter 85, verse number 4. So the history of the Quran itself confirm that the Ethiopian, they attack all the way to Mecca, correct?
Correct.
So the Ethiopian, they have a big kingdom in Yemen. And then the Quran itself, as we see in chapter 85, verse number 4, 5, 6, 7, etc., confirm that Jews, they have a big kingdoms in Yemen too. And then we have confirmation more that the Yemen is many tribes, and none of them they are the same. Some of them even they are mixed with the Iranian. So Yemen is a very mix with many things. Like you are from Iraq, the temple of Al-Makkah in Arabic is a temple built by the Sabian, and it is the temple of the moon god. So the Sabian, they claim that this temple belonged to them. So all the way from Iraq, all the way to Al-Makkah, that means there's a connection between the Iraqi, Assyrian or Chaldean at that time, and all the way Yemen. So when they speak about Arab as race, this is a fallacy. There's no ethnic, it's called Arab. If we sit next to each other, me and you, everybody will notice that we don't look the same, even though supposedly both of us we are Arab. So why do we don't look the same? Because it's obvious we are not from the same ethnic. It's very clear.
Correct.
If you go to Gaza, as you mentioned, you will find somebody have a darker skin as if he's an African, and then you will find somebody he has a blue eyes. I mean, how the blue eyes, like, was they maybe they were like the Jews. The Jews spread around the world, so they are mixed. The Jews, they went around the world and then they came back, but those they did not go around the world. So why they are very much mixed? Because simply, yeah, because Gaza is a mix of kingdoms, were occupied by the Egyptian, by the Roman, by the Israeli, by, and then all of those mixed together made Gaza. And actually, most of them are descendant from slaves, not locally people, which mean the Roman and the Egyptian, they capture people, they enslave people, they become outlaw, they run away to where? To the area which is not controlled by the government. Which one is that? Gaza. So Gaza was like a place where every outlaw criminal go and live there. This is why actually Gaza is the most horrific place to live in. Thieves, rapes, criminals, killing, gangs. This is Gaza. Like they present to you Gaza in TV, they are very nice people. Go and see what Gaza is. Prostitution is their business. Drugs is their business. Theft is their business. If you go to the Middle East, the first thing you will see in the Middle East that every window have very thick bars. Do you know why? Because the countries are full of thieves. The second you see a lot of bars, you should know that security is an issue. You walk in America, you will find windows have no bars. But if you go in America in a neighborhood where people having bars, that means security in this area is bad and people are bad. As simple as that. All right, Ahmed. Well, good to have you, my friend.
It's good. It was great talking to you, CP.
You're welcome. Welcome. Good to have you anytime. Feel free to join us anytime. God bless.
God bless you. Bye.
Do we have any Muhammadan here? Today I feel like converting to Islam. I am, excuse my language, I am horny. Oh, Imam al-Mahdi is here. Imam al-Mahdi is very horny. Where you go, Imam Mahdi? I invited you. I want to convert to Islam and get a lot of women in my bed. Allah is so good, man. Allah is very good. Allah will satisfy your penis, even if it is in the size of a peanut. Convert to Islam. You can beat your wife, you can change your wives, you can throw them, you can bring them, you can exchange them, you can beat the hell of them, you can lie to them. It's fun, it's fun. And then they call it family, Muslim family, and then they call it community. The second you go inside the Islamic community, you see the most obvious corrupt community. When I was a kid, the first time I ever visit a Muslim kid in his house, he come to my house, I go to his house. He said the F word to his brother. I said to him, you stupid, why you are saying the F word to his mother? Isn't his mother your mother? He said, no. My father, he had many wives. This was shocking for me. This is the first time I see such a thing. I was a kid. Then, other kid, we went together and we want to buy ice cream. He said, hold on, I need to ask my dad for money. I said, okay. His dad is sitting outside. He came to him, he says, Dad, give me money, I want to buy ice cream. He said, you are the son of who? Imagine the father do not know this son is the son of who. He knew this is his son, but he didn't remember from which wife. So he's not asking him who is your father, he's asking him who is your mother. You are the son of who? Tens of kids like goats. So very corrupt society. The brothers hate each other. This is why when we say family, are we talking about family who they are in love and harmony, or they would love to kill each other? Islamic society, they kill each other literally. The mother, she teach her kids to hate the other kids from the other wives. And each one of the wives, she tried to take money from the stupid husband who have multiple wives as much as he can. So they do belly dancing for him, striptease. Okay, at the end of the striptease, you should know. Okay, you know what? I want to buy my friend. She bought a nice dress, and I feel like I'm different. Can you give me $200? Okay. She did good job, striptease. So they strip the guy. This is why Muslim women, they say, when a Muslim man he get rich, he will do one of two things. Either he replace his wife, he get younger, or he kill somebody. But why? Because Muslims believe in paying the deity, which is required in English. I'm not sure if I'm saying the word correctly. Like the money blood. So in Islam, if you kill somebody, you can go to his family and you tell them how much you want to drop your charges. You can, even if you kill, imagine you killed a man and you are killing him unjustly, just by paying some money to the family, you are free. And usually those who kill, they are the rich ones, and the one who get killed is the poor ones. The poor one, they don't dare to stand against those rich, because they can send gangs on them, they can rape their women. So they come to them and says, listen, you know that if our son who killed your son was killed as a punishment, we will do this and this to you. So what about you take $10,000 and drop your charges? The guy will say, okay, whatever you say, $10,000. And then the rich boy, he go out and he kill more people. This is the Islamic justice. We will take one more Abdul. We have Abdullah in the chat. Let us invite Abdullah. Go ahead, Abdullah. What do you want to tell us? What do you want to tell me?
What was your argument earlier?
My argument that your name is Abdullah. What Abdullah mean?
What? Worshipper of Allah.
Abdullah mean the worshipper of Allah?
Yeah, in English.
No.
What, you're gonna say slave?
Abd mean slave and mean the N word in the same time. Yeah. So now, why Allah need slaves?
Well, we're all slaves to him.
We are not. You see, we Christians, we are Christians. When we pray to God, we say our Father.
You know,
I do
we
not
like
know.
being slaves of Allah because that's us worshiping him.
But you have no choice to worship him or not. According to the Quran, Allah created you to be a slave, correct?
What? According to the Bible, Jesus is the only way.
What does have to do with this?
So to us, Allah is the only way, of course.
No, you see, I'm not talking about the only way. First of all, no, it's not the only way. According to
Then
Islam,
what?
you have to say Shahada, the name of Muhammad and the name of Allah. So the only
Yeah.
way to heaven according to Islam is not Allah, it's Muhammad.
Because you have to believe Muhammad is a messenger.
So the purpose of Islam is not about believing in Allah and the monotheism as the
Okay,
Muslim they
then
claim.
hold up.
It's about following Muhammad, not following Allah. As an example, the Quran says you do muta.
Then what about the ones before Muhammad?
Listen. The Quran says you
They
do
worship
muta.
Allah only.
The Quran says you do muta. Muhammad says now muta, don't
You
do it
know,
no more. Which one you follow?
when they follow Jesus, that's Shahada would be Jesus including in it. So you would
False.
have to follow Jesus.
False.
No, you would. Where does it say?
Okay,
Bro.
show me the Shahada which Muhammad he taught you. It says you have to mention Jesus.
No, I'm saying in the time of Jesus, because there was no Muhammad at the time.
Show me where it says that there is a Shahada. Says in the time of Jesus you say such a thing.
They said it. They said the Shahada.
Where? Okay, show me. What is that? Where?
The time of every prophet.
Where? Show me.
That's what you would say.
Abdullah, listen. I don't have. Listen, Abdullah.
So now we say
I spoke to you before.
Muhammad.
You say stupid things. When I ask you where it says, you just jump. It says. Okay, hold on. Did Allah in the Quran says you have to say Shahada?
Yes.
Where? What I know that
He said
Allah.
that you have to believe in the prophet.
No, as I know, Allah Himself He converted to Islam. Is that correct?
What do you mean?
Allah He wasn't a Muslim.
This is like a dumb argument right now.
I know. This is what the Quran is saying. In the Quran it says in chapter
How is Allah
3,
gonna be a
in
Muslim?
chapter 3, verse number 18, Allah He took Shahada.
Okay, where? Yeah, that's him showing that he's God.
No, he's taking Shahada.
What if he's saying I'm God?
Where he said
How
I'm,
is that?
where he said I'm God.
There is no God but Allah.
Where he says that.
What do you mean? La ilaha illallah.
Okay,
La
read
ilaha
with me. What is the first word here?
No, except he, but he.
What is the first word here?
Yeah.
What is the first word?
Shahida.
What does that mean? Shahada.
Like, yeah, bear witness.
Thank you, Shahada. So Allah, Shahida Allah, أنه لا إله إلا هو والملائكة وأولو العلم قائما بالقسط. Okay, so بالقسط, sorry. Shahid Allah, Allah He bear witness that there is no God but He. He who?
Him.
He, him?
Him, like there's no God but Allah. He's saying that.
Listen carefully. Allah He said, He says Shahada, there is no God
Okay,
but
who is he
but
then? Who is
but He. Did He say I?
No, he can say it and he. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to say I.
He doesn't have to say I. Okay. So
Because Allah
if I say there's no God but He, I'm not talking about myself. Is it?
Well, Allah is not like us. It's not just one.
I know. He's stupid. He says stupid things. His Arabic is broken. He's from Afghanistan. Sadiq. Yeah, Sadiq. Allah do not know Arabic. Exactly. So when the Quran speaks that Allah is taking Shahada, Allah is taking Shahada in the front of who?
Who would it be for?
I don't know. You tell me. Allah is in the
Use your
heaven.
logic.
Allah is according to you in the heaven. So Allah He took Shahada to who?
Yes.
Allah. You say Shahada. I will say Shahada.
Every single Shahada.
In the court.
Every single one. Even if Allah is saying,
bear witness. That mean you are standing in front of an authority higher than you, and they are questioning you about what you witness. Correct? So if I say Shahada, that means I am standing in front of a judge. Somebody is higher than me. So I bear witness that Jesus is my God. That means Jesus. That means Jesus is the authority, and I bear witness in front of Him. Here Allah bear witness in front of who?
Himself.
That is a stupid thing to do. Your God Allah, he speak to himself. He's weird.
No, he's showing us.
Who was listening when he was speaking to himself?
No, this is Allah saying it, because look.
I know, but who was listening when he said that?
Well, everyone that was like the angels and humans, everything.
Really? Show me the reference that
We're
they
reading
were.
the Quran right now.
they
We're
were-
seeing it right now. What do you
Okay,
mean?
show me where it says the angels and everything. Where?
Well, to his creations.
Where it says they were listening.
So, well, we're reading it right now.
Where it says, show me. I don't see it. Go ahead, read it for me. Where it says that his creation they were listening.
Well, do you not read the verse?
The verse in front of me is stupid wrong. It says except
You
he
are reading it right now.
شهد الله أن لا إله إلا هو والملائكة وأولو العلم قائما. What the malaika and the people of knowledge have to do with him now?
Because no, read after. Because that's just the way that Arabic is like.
Look,
It's
guys,
not like English.
look
the
at this.
order.
Look at this. Here it says that the malaika wa ulul ilm قائما بالقسط. Who is قائما بالقسط? Anyone who speak Arabic, he will know that this is stupid, because can we say now the angels and the people of knowledge is the one who do the justice?
That's not what it says.
Okay, so now what the connection? What is the purpose of saying angels and people of knowledge? What they do? Are they God?
They believe him.
No, it doesn't say that.
That's what it means.
Where it says that, read carefully. Allah
Well,
he
look at the-
Allah he
it's
bear
in
witness.
Inspiration.
Listen, Allah he bear witness. Tell me if I'm wrong. Allah he bear witness
Your biggest
that
fear
there's
is
no
reading
God except He, and the angels and the people of knowledge. Okay, that means the verse saying that Allah he witness that the gods are the following.
That's not
He.
one sentence. The first sentence, and then the angels and the people are next, or to the
No, the
sentence
second sentence is about Allah, you idiot.
No,
Yeah.
that first
قائما.
sentence ends
Who
with
is
shahada.
who is قائما بالقسط?
This is not the second. The second starts with the
Who?
malaika.
No, okay, no problem. Second start with the malaika. Now,
Yeah, so now they're
all
not
right.
included.
والملائكة وأولو العلم, and then قائما بالقسط. Who is قائما بالقسط? Allah or the angels?
Them.
Them?
Don't you mean like the creation?
What's listen?
Okay, show you what you mean then. Show what it
Okay,
means.
read the verse in the translation as it is. It says, and the angels and those who have knowledge. Between two bracket, it says, also give witnesses. Does it say that?
Give this witness, yeah.
Nowhere in the verse it says that. That's why they are adding it. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they
So,
added it. You don't have to read it then if you don't want to read it.
ah,
Because
no,
it's
no,
very
you cannot. Okay, let us do this. Let us not to read what is between the bracket and see
That's so
if
you can understand it, dummy.
exactly. So because Allah is dummy.
Because some people.
So
like
hold
you
on,
can't
hold on.
understand
So the
Quran.
Muslims are duct taping the Quran because the Quran without those two brackets
No,
is
you never
stupid.
changed the
So
Arabic,
you are
never
adding
changed it.
things. Listen, you are the one who said, so you can
add
understand the
whatever we
dummy.
want in English.
So the
It's
dummy,
not-
the dummy Allah, he made a statement is full of mistakes in Arabic. It doesn't make sense because it says
No,
in
the
Arabic,
Arabic was never
in Arabic it says that Allah, there's no God. Allah he witness that there is no God but He and the
meaning is
angels
still
and
there,
the
so
one of knowledge. So the Quran witness that the one who have knowledge and the angels and he we do not know who is God. So the Muslims, in order to fix the stupid Arabic, they add those bracket because the verse doesn't make sense. So if we read it without the bracket, you will find the following. It says, Allah bear witness that there's no God but He. Okay, and then we jump the bracket, and the angels and those who have knowledge. Oh, jump the bracket.
The verse under Lily says,
Hold on.
Christians did not accept out of jealousy. That's you right now. You're jealous.
Okay, get out of here. Let your dad come here. So, guys, anyone who knows Arabic, he will die laughing at such a language. It's just so stupid and dummy. It doesn't make sense. So the Muslim, they have to insert a lot of a cucumber and zucchinis here and there to make it make sense. Otherwise, if you take the brackets, it says there's no God, Allah, He bear witness, there's no God but He and the angels and people and the knowledge and the knowledgeable ones. Which means the one who is God is this God. We don't know. He called him He, and the angels are God, and those who have knowledge are gods. Nowhere it says here what those angels have to do with even the verse. So stupid, so dummy. Google, usually he does take from the internet the most like popular translation for the same sentence. So God bear witness that there's no God but He, Him. This is false, doesn't say that. And so do the angels. So even Google translation is copying the Muslim, says, and so do the angels. What in the Quran there's no so do. So the Arabic of the Quran is so stupid and so broken. And this is why they cannot translate without adding words is not there. Because Arabic language of the Quran by itself is a poo-poo. Is made by a certified idiot Sadiq. ما في معلوم, ما في معلوم. An Indian guy who worked in gas station in Saudi Arabia. He knows 2 Arabic words. How you doing, Sadiq? You ask him a question, he say ما في معلوم, which means I do not know, in a very broken Arabic. So this is God, Mr. ما في معلوم. في معلوم ما في معلوم. The most laughable, stupid religion. If you try to change the translator, you will find that many things change, as if we are talking about a new Quran. Like, is this the Quran? No. The Muslim translation of the Quran is just a mockery. It's just a duct tape trying to fix the embarrassment of a stupid one who make so-called perfect Arabic Quran. Allah Himself, look here, we changed the translator, suddenly Allah Himself. Really? Allah Himself? I was worried is not Himself, because this guy is weird. Is witnesses that there is no Allah save Him. What? There is no Allah. Is Allah name or a word mean Allah? So there is no Allah but Allah, brother. Hold on, I have a caller from Pakistan. Hello? Great breath. First of all, you are very stupid. Is that Zakir Naik? Great breath. You know it's me, and I'm going to get you busted. Okay, Zakir Naik, come on, I will pay you under the table. Like, don't tell anybody, but please don't do that. You know, I will lose all the Muslim customers. Great breath. I don't care, and I'm going to get you busted. I don't take money, and I am very honorable person. Zakir Naik, do you remember the check received from Saudi Arabia? You make a video for 3 hours talking about the check. What do you mean you don't receive money? I mean, you stop praising the royal family, how amazing they are, just because you receive a check. Hello? Get a breath. First of all, that thick was not anything you think. It was only for my wife to buy shoes. And my wife, she is very big, she has big shoes. So because her feet is very big, you know, we have need to donate them from Saudi Arabia. This is donation from Saudi Arabia. For your wife's shoes. Okay. Yeah, you know, like the previous president of Philippines, his wife, she have 10 trucks of shoes, and your wife, she is the same. I get it. How much the donation was? $4 million? Great breath. First of all, I call you to get you buzzed about the verse, and you change the topic because you are scared. Okay, Zakir, explain to me. By the way, Zakir, do you know Arabic? Great breath. First of all, I don't speak Arabic. So how you are going to explain to me the verse if you do not know Arabic? Very easy. How? I am going to read for you the interpretation. Really? So Allah did not in the Quran say that the Quran explained the Quran? Get a breath. Yes, the Quran said that Allah, He said that the Quran explained the Quran. However, the Quran cannot explain the Quran because the Quran is very confusing. But this contradiction. If Allah says that the Quran explained the Quran, then there is no need for the interpretation of the Muslims. So if Allah he failed to give interpretation of the Quran, and then the Muslim they need to make interpretation of the interpretation of the interpretation of the Quran, that means all of you are failures. And by the way, Zakir Naik, the Muslim scholars didn't agree about this verse. Greater breath. First of all, we Muslims agree about not to agree. What? Okay, I know that this is very difficult, and you are very stupid. I will explain to you. As an example, we Muslims, we have only one agreement. What is that? We agree that we should not agree about any agreement. So now how we can solve this verse? Very simple. So I will give you the agreement which I agree with. With other Muslims, don't agree with the agreement. Okay. But how we know that what you agree with is the correct interpretation for the verse? Get a breath. First of all, Allah is all merciful. So if we make mistake, Allah will forgive us. So mistakenly you give me false interpretation of the Quran, and Allah is all merciful. Oh boy. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Potato, tomato, garbage in, garbage out. All right. As you see, Muslims don't have happy ending with me, and Allah cannot have any happy ending with me. This is a very stupid language of the Quran, and the Muslims they try to add always tons of brackets because the Quran written with a very stupid Arabic language. Yet the Muslim they brag about how amazing the Arabic of the Quran. And the funny is, those who speak about how amazing the Arabic is the one who don't even speak Arabic. Those who speak Arabic, they don't hesitate to say the Quran is full of errors. In fact, Aisha, Uthman, the caliphates, they all agree the Quran is full of error. Only Abdools in YouTube, they say there is none. So it is very embarrassing that those who they are the founders of Islam, the founders of Islam, they agree that the Quran full of linguistic errors. Aisha, and I can share the reference with you, the Caliphate Uthman, big scholars, As-Suyuti, look at this. This is the book of Tafsir al-Durr al-Manthur for Imam As-Suyuti. Big scholar. Big one. But still smaller than me. Interpretation of Ad-Durr al-Manthur. Interpretation by Imam As-Suyuti. Read and laugh. All those reference is about Muslims agreeing that the Quran is full of errors, and they are fabricating Quran as they wish.
And Abd bin Hamid, Ibn Jarir, Ibn Abi Dawud in al-Masahif, and Ibn al-Mundir narrated on the authority of Az-Zubair bin Khalid, who said, I said to Aban bin Uthman bin Affan, what is the matter with you writing? But those firmly rooted in knowledge among them and the believers believe in what was revealed to you and what was revealed before you, and those who establish prayer and give zakah. What is before it and what is behind it is in the nominative case, and it is in the accusative case. He said, when the scribe wrote, but those firmly rooted until he reached the verse he said, "What should I write?" He was told, "Write, and those who establish prayer." So he wrote what he was told.
Guys, he wrote what he was told, not what Muhammad said. They are adding sentences into the Quran. Let us continue the drama. Are we done? No. It is mentioned from Aisha. Aisha, she said, why the Quran have lahn? Lahn mean have error, problems in Arabic. And she mentioned many verses in the Quran. Aisha asked about the melody in the Quran. The translation is not accurate. The word melody here present mistakes in Arabic. And she mentioned the verse, some of the verses. And then at the end it says, why those things happen? Why those mistakes there? She said, oh my nephew, this is the work of the scribe. They made mistakes in the scribe. Does it say they made mistakes in the scribe? It's in front of you. The Quran is full of mistakes. And here again, the same repeated again and again. Aisha confirming, even the Uthman, the Caliphate, they said to him after they finished collecting the Quran, Uthman, he said to them, you did a great and you made it beautiful, which means they are fabricating Quran. They are beautifying the Quran. And he continues saying, أرى شيئا من لحن ستقيمه العرب بألسنتها. I see some errors, and you know what? The Arab will fix it with their tongue. I see some errors, but don't worry, the Arab will correct it with their tongue. And we are the Arab. We are. Again, let me post the link for you guys if anyone would like to save it, so you can get the Abdul busted. And there is more actually. You can translate the whole page, but remember always, Google translation is not very accurate. If you want to check the translation correctly, sometimes you have to go by word. Like as an example here, the word lahn. Lahn in Arabic can be a tone or melody. It can be about the music. All right, but here in the old Arabic language mean error. All right, this is why he says the Arab will fix it with their tongue. So I will post the link for you. Feel free to save it. And as you see, this is Aisha, this is the Caliphate Uthman. This is not a stupid Abdul in YouTube or Christian Prince or anybody. Those are the very real ones of Islam. Aisha, the wife of Muhammad, and Uthman, the Caliphate of Islam. And he is the founder of the Quran. He is the one supposedly who burned the first books of the Quran, and he made his own Quran version. He himself admit that the Quran have a lot of errors in the language, and he depends in correcting it by the Arab. And we are the Arab, and we are getting you busted. And then they say to you, the Quran is the most perfect Arabic language. Yeah, true. From Ibn Abi Dawud عن إكرمة قال لما أتى عثمان بالمصحف رأى فيه شيئا من لحن فقال لو كان المملي من هذيل والكاتب من ثقيف لم يوجد فيه هذا. Translation: when Uthman, when they brought him actually the word Quran, by the way, never mentioned. It's called Mus'haf. Mus'haf means just pages. Pages. Is not there's the word Quran never mentioned. So when they brought to him the Mus'haf, which means pages, he found in it a lot of errors. And then he says, you know what? If the one who wrote this, or he did the Quran, was from Huzayl, and the scribe was from Thaqif, this is other two locations and tribes, those errors will not be there. Which mean the Muslim, they were trying to correct the Quran. So the Caliphate saying, if the one who work with it, the one who collect the Quran, they were from those two tribes, the Quran will not look horrible as it is now.
When the Quran was brought to Uthman, he saw some errors in it. So he said, if the one dictating had been from Hudhail and the writer from Thaqif, this would not have been found in it.
See? So the perfection of the Quran is just a stupid perfection. Aziz is posting for us the interpretation of the verses that Allah He bear witness, just to show you how stupid you are. So you try to fix the stupidity of the Quran by giving me somebody interpretation, but the interpretation is to defend the stupidity. The verse in the front of us, and the verse does not say anything of what you say in the interpretation. Nowhere it says what is between two brackets. So the interpretation simply is a bunch of a bracket trying to fix the stupidity of the Arabic Quran. So when a Muslim he bring interpretation of the Quran made by so-called scholar, what the scholar try to do, what the stupid Arabic is saying, we have to fix it. Doesn't make sense. It says Allah He bear witness that there is no God but He, and the angels and the people and the one of knowledge. And then he jumped to a different topic. But okay, what the angels and the one of knowledge do? Nowhere in the verse says what they do. Nowhere. What the connection between the angels and the one of knowledge with Allah saying there's no God but He? But when you read carefully, you will see the verse saying there's no God but Allah, and the angels are God, and the ones who have knowledge are God too. As usual, the Quran written by a fool. His name is a Prophet ABDOOL. And the Muslim, they come with tons of a bracket to fix what cannot be fixed. Imagine if the Quran in the time of Muhammad, this is after filtration, the Quran is full of stupid Arabic. So how the Quran was before Uthman burning the Quran? Just a stupid book. I mean, look, the Arabic is just how many words, and look how many English. Do you know why those English? Because the Quran is so stupid. This is not a translation. This is not translation. This is a story additional made up by Muslims to try to make you understand something is not written there. Something the verse never said. Garbage in, garbage out. I hope people who they are in how many people we have now in TikTok? I don't know how many people, by the way, but we will not continue longer. If we don't find that TikTok is useful for us, we will not use it anyway. Debate Anas? Okay, bring Anas, let him debate me. Where is Mr. Anas? Muslims have very weird names. Why somebody call himself Anas? Anyway, they know what names be fit for them more than me. Always Muslims, they change their names. So Muhammad was called Mudhammam. His family, if we can call them family, because nobody knows Muhammad real parents who they are. They called him Qatham. And then Muhammad, he changed his name to be Muhammad, which means the praised one, which is obviously a claim that he is God. Muhammad is not a claiming, or Qatham is not a claiming to be a prophet. Obviously he's a claiming to be God. So if he is the praised one, so who's Allah? Who is Allah? Aziz saying the fa'il is subject to Allah and the malaika or ulama. Just to go with you. So what the malaika and ulama will do? I will go with you. I will go with your stupidity. Show me in the verse what the angels and the people of knowledge will do. Go. What they will do? Allah bear witness that there is no God but He. And then in the angels and the one of knowledge. And then he jumped that he do just. What the angels and the people of knowledge do? Nowhere it says. They will testify the oneness of Allah. Okay, that's wonderful. So guys, the angels and the one of knowledge, they will testify the oneness of Allah. I like that very much, but where in the verses says that? Secondly, if we go and say, okay, you know what, this Arabic grammar is messed up, and this is what it's meant. How Allah can take angels to be witness when Allah himself, he accused them to be a bunch of liars? Isn't it the Quran says that the angels, all of them, they are a bunch of liars? How you bring a very proven liar to be a witness in the court? Chapter 2, verse number 31. Allah told the angels, if you are truthful, tell me the names of those things. The angels, they could not tell him the names. So are they truthful still? Are you there, Aziz? Let me invite Aziz. Maybe Aziz, he can solve the problem. So Allah now saying that the angels, they are witnessing to Allah. But if Allah himself, he says the angels are a bunch of liars, can you accept liars to be witnesses for you? Come to the stage, come, let us see how smart you are. I know you will not come to the stage. Are you terrified? I invited you. Why you don't get me busted live on air? Guys, does it say in the front of your eyes? Allah said to the angels, tell me the names of those things if you are truthful. So is Allah accusing the angels to be not truthful or truthful? Not a truthful. And they said we cannot give you the names. So they are truthful. If they are truthful, they can tell the names. If they are not truthful, which means they are a bunch of liars, they cannot tell the names. Are you now going to add 10 bracket around the word truthful to fix it? You are not on the stage, but somehow you are on the stage. That reminds me of Khadija. She was a stripper. When Muhammad, he saw an angel in the corner, she was in the room, but she was not in the room. And she said to him, I don't see the angel in the room. Do you see him? He says, yes. And then she started doing striptease. And then she sit on the top of him to have sex with him, exposing her breast and boobs. And then the angels, he left. She said to him, praise be Allah. He must be an angel. How? Because he ran away because we want to have sex. So you are in the room, but you are not in the room. You are a broom in the room. I am waiting for your answer, potato. Is the angels who will witness to Allah truthful or not truthful? Answer in the chat, no problem. Keep it BG rated, please. Well, this is a story in your hadith. You want to show you? Guys, Aziz is ashamed of what his Khadija and Muhammad said. It's not me who said that. Keep it BG. What do you mean BG? Do you want me to show you the hadith? I can show you after we finish this one. Is the angels are truthful or not? I promise you, you don't want to come to the stage, no problem. I will put your answer on the screen. Give me the answer. I will copy your chat, your text, I will put it on the screen. You don't dare to come to the stage, I understand, you are a potato. Guys, in the front of me, I'm playing a video, like in the early morning, they have this beach here in Indonesia. So now people are sitting in the beach, enjoying the scenery, and then suddenly, like 100 Muslim women, they are coming and they jump in the water. And guys, you will die laughing at this picnic. They are wearing the burqa and the hijab, and they want to swim in the water, and then they go inside the water, and then the clothes will be stuck over their boobs and their vagina, and they will show all the details. But we are Muslims wearing hijab. I mean, they look like an alien coming from different galaxy. It's in the front of me. It is so. And look, everybody look elegant, everybody look nice except the ABDOOL. The ABDOOL, they are coming with their burqa. They invade the beach, and the beach became a piece of shit. I'm waiting for you, Aziz. You can do better, Aziz. Abdullah is an idiot. He does not know anything. The answer, guys. This is the answer of Aziz. I promise to show you his answer. Let me wait for you on the screen so we can die laughing. Are you ready, Aziz? You gave me the answer. All right. Here we go. This is Aziz's answer. Answer: angels are truthful, but they do not know what Allah hasn't told them. Hold on. Guys, look at this stupid answer. He just got Allah busted. If this is what happened, that means when Allah He said to them, if you are truthful, that means Allah is stupid. He should not say if you are truthful, he should say if you know. But he did not say that. He say, if you are truthful, tell me the names. Which means if they could not tell the names, they are not truthful. This is Aziz trying to duct tape his Quran. Good one, Aziz, good one. Bravo, bravo. The angels are truthful, and Allah, we give him a finger. Hey Allah, did you see it? The angels are truthful even if they could not answer you. So the stupid Allah, when he said, if you are truthful, he's stupid. He should not say that. They are truthful still. Yeah, so what? But they didn't know. Aziz, he tried to fix it. He made it more blind. Oh boy. I don't know what kind of eyeliner. Are you using eyeliner like your prophet? Trying to be pretty? Are you trying to use eyeliner with the Quran too? Your God said, if you are truthful, tell me the names. So if they could not tell the names, the Quran confirmed they are not truthful. This is why the Quran says that Allah, He commanded them to bow down. Why? To who? To Adam. because they are not truthful about what they said. So when you say to me the angels are going to witness to Allah, but they are not truthful, that is very funny witness. Hey guys, I have a very untruthful witnesses. They are going to witness for you that I am not the one who did it, okay? Alright, Brother Tattar? I have witnesses who they are not truthful. And then I hope that the judges, brother, they will accept the untruthful witnesses to prove that I am innocent. How stupid you are. The one who will witness to you are the untruthful? Potato. Potato, potato, potato. Alright guys, it's getting late. I'm not going to stay too much long because you see I'm staying too much until the morning, and then I am a person who wake up really early morning even if I stay all night, you know, with you, and that make it really difficult for me to function during the day, you know. I mean, we have to sleep a few hours. Like yesterday, I don't know, I slept, I think maybe, like we finished at 3 a.m. in the morning, and then I could not sleep right away, so I was, and I think until like 4:30, 4:45, I don't know, something like that. And then I woke up again at 6:15 a.m. So I slept 1 hour, you know, or maybe 2 hours. So we will finish with this. I hope you guys you have a good time, and I hope we learn something good. We want to say thank you for our audience in TikTok. It was TikTok talking to you. I hope next time we will have more people in TikTok. Invite your friends and share the link. And you know, if you send me a message in TikTok, private message, I don't read messages, just to let you know. I know many people, they send me messages, but if I will answer everybody's message, I will spend the rest of my life just answering messages. So I hope you understand. I'm not ignoring anybody, but you know, there is a limit of what we can do. I don't know, I click at a name and then it says invitation sent. This TikTok is weird. Alright. So guys, I want to say thank you in TikTok. Let me shut down first in TikTok. Thank you very much. God bless you. Tell your friends about my account and follow, so you can be with us again and again. And then we say to everybody in Rumble, in YouTube, in Discord, I hope we learn something new every day here. You might, you know, you might join me for years and years, and then always you will be surprised that each time we speak there is something new. There's a new idea, there's a new teaching, there's a new information, and we don't lie about what we say. But always remember, when I debate a Muslim, I assume one thing: he is a big fat liar. I never saw in my life a Muslim he say things as it is. And if a Muslim he tried to fix something in the Quran, he tried to bring a sheikh, not his prophet statement. Someone somewhere he said this, so to fix the problem we say this guy he said, and suddenly the Muslim, they don't follow their prophet or their God, they follow a sheikh who never met Muhammad, never born in his time. He came 1,400 years after. Muslims don't follow even Islam. That's why I say to you, Muslims abandon Islam. You will notice each time I speak to Muslim, they don't mention Muhammad's name. They don't say Prophet Muhammad said. They say Ibn Taymiyyah said. They say Ibn Kathir said. And remember, for anyone to say what he say, he have to go back to Muhammad. But they don't have anything from Muhammad. So they fabricate answers, hoping that fabrication can be the best protection. In other words, the Muslims, they try to use condom, and the Quran is nothing but a penis. and the condom have a hole. The same as Yasser Qadi, he said, there's a hole in the narrative, which mean in the condom of Islam. And the condom of Islam could not protect AIDS and STD. In fact, the hadith confirmed that Muhammad wives have STD. This is why he says the water of the women is yellow and thin. But this is a different topic. So I advise the Muslims, all the condoms in the world, they cannot fix the leak of a leaking penis. It's called Muhammad Aka the Quran. Try better next time. Your God, his angels are not truthful. Yet the one who they are not truthful, they are going to witness to Allah. How stupid you are. I will go to the judge and I will bring him a bunch of liars to witness that I am decent. But they are liars. So what? Don't you need witnesses? I got you a bunch of liars lying, saying that I am God. This is how stupid their condom. Thank you all for being here. I hope we learned something good and new. Download the videos. And again, you know, if I use such a language, Islam is a very trashy religion. It's all about sex and penises. So don't be shocked. Yes, we are Christians, but we are not supposed to sugarcoat the garbage of Muhammad because, oh, there's a language we cannot use. No, I will use it as it is, for this is what Islam is. And if we are here to share what Islam is about, we should not hesitate to use the words which describe Islam perfectly. If you don't do that, that means you are trying to protect the devil and his lies. And the excuse is not proper for us to use such a language. I'm not using it to insult. I'm using it to explain a fact and something. It is as it is. So when I say Allah, he promised you endless penis, I'm not making a stupid statement. This is what Muhammad said. What I will call it, zucchini? He said penis. Should I say private part? No, I don't want to say private, because he used the word penis. Why you want to make it polite? Let everybody see how it is. Are you trying to cover up the faith of Muhammad? So you say private part instead of saying penis? See it as it is. Be truthful. So when they learn it as it is, not as sugar coated. Don't be politically correct. Don't be. The second you turn to be in political correction, you are a compromised person. You will never be truthful like the angels of Allah. You will say things, but you mean something else. You say things so you don't offend somebody. Things you don't believe in. A person who compromises is not a person no more. It's just a puppet. You speak as society wants you to speak, not as you believe you should speak. And we are not asking Christians to use bad language, don't take me wrong. Bad mouth is a bad person. But when it's come to share the truth, share it as it is. Muhammad, he said this, say it as it is. Never sugarcoat, otherwise you are doing and helping cover up to the faith of Muhammad. So I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. And don't forget to leave your comment. And by the way, today I made an article and I posted. Maybe somebody, the admin, they can post it. Let me see if I have it open. Now, for sure, you will find mistakes in English, you know, like maybe some grammar mistakes. You know, English is not my first language. So I don't take me, don't be harsh on me. So this is the article I made today. I'm not a person who like to write articles because, as you know, English is not my first language. So people will complain about errors here, there, but I think still you can understand what I'm trying to say to you. So if you like to read it and to leave your comment and to share it, and even if you think there's a correction I need to do, you can email me in Patreon and tell me where you think a correction should be. Like you can correct it, all of it, and give it to me if you want, if you care really. For me, with my limited English skills in writing, I try to make it simple to explain to people why, when they speak about the Trinity, especially those who they are attacking the Trinity, they are being ignorant and they are being hypocrite. So I hope I was able to, for sure, for me talking is a lot easier than writing, but I found that this website, there's many attack against Christianity, and there's a few responding to those liars. So I decide to write it, even it take a good time, not because the ideas is hard, but because English is not my first language, And when you use like voice dictation, sometimes you say something that Google, he writes something else. So Google is like the scribe of Muhammad. I say potato, he say tomato. All right. So this is the website. It's called what? Medium.com. All right. And I share the link with you. You can read it. And again, if you find some English mistakes, that means I am the one who wrote the article for sure. If there's no mistakes, that means this is not me. That means this is Shakespeare. All right. Where? I just posted the link. What do you mean where? You don't see the link, guys, in YouTube? It's in front of you. Yeah, the English mistakes, that mean it's a proof that this is me. All right. If there's no mistake, obviously I paid somebody to write it. That's not me. All right. Lord have mercy. But God is good. And even when we are limited in language, language stuff, the Lord is still bless us. We are not the same as those foolish Abdul who try to cover up by using language skills. Like some of them, they are born in UK, etc., and they speak a very perfect English, right? But then the second you start listening to them, you will die laughing, and you will die at their logic, how stupid it is. And then you will see how stupid what they say. And remember, the Trinity is not logical according to Muslim. But Allah have two hands, but the hands of Allah are not Allah. And the hand of Allah are property. This is logical. Allah is God, but He don't have a spirit, and He is not a spirit. Allah is God, but He is just a physical being without life. But when He give life, He give it from the spirit, which is not His spirit. It's Jibreel. Which means Allah cannot create anything. He used Jibreel to create things. And then the Muslim, they come to us and speak about logic, holding his penis, which is supposed to is going to be in this penis. And Muhammad, he promised him that the vagina would be fit for such an endless penis. But remember, the Muslim is very logical. To the point, his logic reach the point that his orgasm in heaven will be 70 years, just the orgasm. Which means if you have orgasm with every one of those 72, you need more than 5,000 years to come back to the first woman. This is only if we calculate the orgasm as 70 years each. And remember, Islam is very logical. And Allah, He thought about everything. So when we go to heaven, Allah will give you two drinks. One will make you 60 meters tall, and very white, and the other one will make you empty from any jealousy. No jealousy. So one drink will make you change the look, will make you very white and very tall and 33 years old. The other one will make you have diarrhea and you will shit all your jealousy. And then you ask yourself, why I will lose my jealousy? Is somebody going to sleep with my wives? And then when you go, you find that there's a bunch of youth and teenage who they are white and they are naked walking around you when you are having sex with your wives. And this is why I will not have jealousy, which means I will see male looking at us having sex, serving us during what time we're having sex, but I have no jealousy. It's okay. All those 80,000 little boys who they are youth, teenage, looking at me having sex with my wives, I have no jealousy. And then the Muslim, he speak about logic. And we have to say Islam is very logical. Islam is logical to the point believe in genie. The genie in the ball and his specialty to steal furniture, as it says in the chapter of the cave. Islam is all about logic. All right. Abdullah saying, why we say Jesus is a prophet and the Jews say many bad things about him, yet only you see Christians attack us. That is false. You Muslims insult Jesus more than any Jew in the world. Muhammad, he said he will sleep with Mary. This is how much he respects Jesus. Muhammad, he claimed that Christianity is gone. He will erase Christianity, which means he will erase Jesus. Muhammad, he says Allah gave me 5 names. One of them is Al-Mahi. He will erase Christianity and Judaism. You Muslims are Antichrist and you have nothing to do with Jesus. Even his name, you took it off, is not in the Quran. So when a Muslim he lie, he say we respect Jesus, you insult Jesus. The first insult you do to Jesus when you say Jesus was a Muslim. That is the biggest insult to a normal human being, a decent human being. So how about that, using it against Jesus? If Jesus was a Muslim, that means he's a pervert. That means a child molester. That means he's a thief, a caravan rider like Muhammad. But we know that Jesus none of those. So when a Muslim he say we respect Jesus, we love Jesus, you are a big fat liar. You are the enemy of Jesus, and the Bible confirmed that. The Bible says, whoever denied that Jesus is the Christ. What does that mean? Jesus is the Savior, not just Christ as a name. And you Muslim deny that Jesus is the Savior. So whoever deny that Jesus is the Christ and deny the Son and the Father, that is the liar who is an Antichrist. So the Bible said clearly that every Muslim is a liar and he is an Antichrist. Alright? And when you say not only Jesus and even Abraham and Moses, then we find in the hadith, you idiot, that your prophet confirmed that Moses was never a Muslim because Moses believed in the original sin. You see, Muhammad is a poo-poo machine. The Muslim, they wish he keep shutting his mouth. The more he talk, the more he make poo-poo. This is a very authentic hadith, and we can find it in al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. Moses believed that because of Adam and original sin of Adam, we are out of heaven. This is totally against Islamic belief. So now we see that Moses and Adam, they are in total disagreement, and Muhammad he sided with Adam against Moses, claiming that Moses lost the argument into Adam. So when a Muslim he says that Moses was a Muslim, their own books confirm that Moses believed in the teaching of Christianity. And remember, this is Musa after death, supposedly debating with Adam, supposedly. But where? The Muslim cannot answer. If they say this is in heaven, this is a proof Muhammad again to be a fraud, because according to Muhammad, the first one to be resurrected in the day of judgment to go to heaven is going to be him. So how Moses and Adam already are in heaven? Muhammad again is a poo-poo machine. Keep him shut. Shut your mouth. Zip it, Muhammad. You are an embarrassment. The more you talk, the more you make poo-poo. And guess what? Christian Prince is so happy that Muhammad never shut his mouth. If not Muhammad poo-poo, we will not have fun today. So we are thankful for the fertilizer of the Prophet of Islam. A poo-poo machine, and yet he think he is a gun machine. He is not even a pee-pee gun. He is nothing but a fart. And the smell is so bad. And as the Lord, he says, from their fruits you shall know them. He do not know how the baby is made. He do not know where the sun goes. He think the sun goes somewhere under the throne of Allah. He think the sun goes in murky water. He think that the sun rises in certain place. This is how stupid he is. He think the woman, she have a sperm coming from her ribs. And yet they say to us, Muhammad is a prophet of Allah. Garbage in, garbage out. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. And don't forget to leave your comment. And don't be cheap. I mean, you don't make a donation. At least make a comment. I mean, does it cost you money? Comment. A like. We stay here many hours every day. Do you know how many hours today I am just sitting refuting Muslims? God is my witness. From the morning until I went live, non-stop, my eyes hurting. Now it is after midnight. Do you guys have a moment to write a comment? Do you? As the Lord said, from their fruits you shall know them. The Lord one day will ask you, people, they say bad things about me, you did nothing. You were sitting watching. You are nobody. You don't count. You are not exist. You never did anything. Where's your fruit? Don't do anything for my sake. I'm nobody. I'm a Christian Prince. You do not know me. One day I will die. Nobody even will be in my funeral. You do not know who I am. And that's why I'm happy for it. Because there's no glory I receive. But what about you? I spend my life fighting this garbage cult, bringing Muslims out of Islam. What you have done? That is a question you need to ask yourself. The Lord one day will ask you what you have done. You live 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, 100 years. What you have done? You will say to him, I bought a car. You will say to him, I have $1 million in the bank. You will say to him, I'm rich. What you have done? So, if you are a believer, you do not need somebody to tell you what a believer should do. Defeat Satan. Be a warrior. Don't join Christian Prince. Do your own work. Nobody who care. Don't come to my channel too, but do something. Be someone. Be Christian. So the Lord one day will recognize you. He will say, those are my children. They did not spend their life just eating, drinking, and having fun with the stupid things. They remember me every day. They mention my name every day. Those who remember me, I remember them. Those who call me, knock at my door and I will open for you. So either you are a true Christian or you are a fake one. And the fake one even worse than the enemy, which is Muhammad. For you will make Christianity look bad. You will make Jesus look bad. You are the fake one who wear a cross in his neck, but you are representing false version of Christianity and false ambassador to Christ. So we ask the real ones, be real. and let your fruits be your name. The Lord will not know you by your name, but by your fruits, not by your ethnic. You are Asian, you are black, you are white. That is the last thing the Lord will ask for. For God, He loved the world. He did not love the white, He did not love the black, He did not love the Asian, He loved the world. Which world? All children of Adam and Eve, which is us, all of us. He sent His only begotten Son to save you. So if you belong to Him, then you should mention His name every day. You should read His words every day. You should proclaim all teaching every day, not once every 10 years, because you claim that you are busy with your stock market and your business. Be Christian, so Christ will consider you in His kingdom. Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do His will. And what is the will? Is to glorify the Son and to believe in Him. So you have eternal life. And He will be the judge, your judge, and my judge in the day of judgment. So think about where you want to be, not only how you are today. Time go fast, and yesterday I was born as a child. Maybe tomorrow I will die. Time goes so fast. If you think you will live forever, you are mistaken. Millions and millions of people pass away before you. Every day there's millions of people pass away. I advise you actually to go to graveyard from time to time, because a human being don't remember who he is until he see a grave. He forget everything until he see a grave. This is where you are going to be, my friend. That day is coming. I know people don't like to talk about this topic, and they hate to talk about it. But this is reality, and this is the truth. For a believer, the grave is a station of better place. For a disbeliever or a fake person, the grave, is a really grave. It's dark, it's ugly, it's cold, it's worms, it's insect. People bury you and say bye-bye. That's it, you are gone. You are now in the other world. So be a believer, so your grave will not be a grave. So your grave will be a station for a better place. And which one is more important? The place where you live in it temporarily, or the place you will live for eternity? So if you live in this earth for 100 years, seek in the earth for 100 years. You win everything, but you lost yourself, so you will live for eternity in hell. Very bad investment. So, sorry for giving you a long speech. Again, God is good, so is Jesus, and we are the crusade.